Hey, what's up, everybody? Ethan here, and today I want to talk about if Alien Chapter was a flop or not. And I was on Twitter and I saw this post of someone asking if it's a flop or, whatever. And I don't think it is, but it makes you wonder why are people questioning this? Like, why are people asking this question if it's a flop or not? And a few things is, you don't see a lot of people playing Xeno, right? And if you go on Steam charts, DbD's lost didn't gain players, but if anything, lost some players instead of gaining players. You would think when a new chapter came out, and one that's actually like pretty exciting too, like a really popular movie. I didn't see the movie, but I know a lot of people know about it. I know about it even though I haven't seen it. And you would think people would be more hype about it. You think people would be coming to the game. And I think the reason why it hasn't been so exciting and actually bringing players is because the from a gameplay point of view, it hasn't really changed DbD. Like the chapter itself is pretty cool. The perks are pretty neat. It's just and the killer and like everything about it, was really cool. But the gameplay aspect didn't really change. Like you got the flamethrowers, which is a cool concept. You got the tunnels, which is cool. But the killer itself has been the same killer forever now. Just an anti-loop killer with the just react counterplay. And I think that's the issue why people haven't been playing it and why people just haven't been so excited about it. And it hasn't really changed the game. It hasn't really been different. Like when you see a killer like Wesker or Blay or Oni, like those killers actually like there were some aspects of them that are kind of different to the game. And I don't think you're gonna really see a lot of people get so excited about a chapter or not get excited, but I think the hype is not gonna last as long because the gameplay aspect needs to be changed a bit more. Like they did add the flamethrowers, but the killer itself, like the whole anti-loop aspect of it, like you just go around and then you're like almost gonna get hit most of the time. It hasn't really changed. Or you just hold W. Like I don't know. I think they've really got to try hard to change it a bit more, and they are capable of doing that. I feel like they are because I listed the killers before, like Oni, Blight, and Wesker. Like those killers are pretty fun. There's more killers, but like those three, like I do like those killers, and like they can still do it because Wesker came out recently, and with enough time, maybe we'll get a different type of killer. And if not a killer, I feel like if every new killer is gonna be an anti-loop killer and they can't really change much from that, they just need to add new game modes or something. That's one thing I think they should do. I think that's why the hype dies so fast. Is because at the beginning we're getting it gets leaked. We know who the killer is. We know their perks or the PTB. Then we know their perks. We know their gameplay, and then that's it. Like especially if the killer is just anti-loop, there's nothing to really get excited about or learn about. Especially the killer doesn't have like a huge skill floor and a huge skill ceiling. It's kind of just like whatever. So I don't know. I think that's why people are saying it's flopped. I don't think it's flopped. Um, I think a lot of people like. I don't think any chapter is really flopped, other than like maybe twins or something. Like I don't think it flopped, but I can see this constant like this is like a cycle. People get excited about a chapter and the hype dies down, and I think this is the reason why the gameplay is just hasn't really changed. Like DbD's gameplay hasn't changed much. Added with the fact that the killer is basically an anti-loop killer, I feel like that's just people eventually get tired of that, and we need a spice in things. Something that's not anti-loop and maybe just a different game mode. So I think that's it. I know Steam chart is not a good correlation to people playing, but it gives a good idea. I know there's other platforms, but it's like a good indication. And I was just, I know it was just a Twitter post that I saw, but I thought it'd be interesting to talk about. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think it was a flop, or do you think it's okay? Or, let me know what you guys think. So, yeah, thanks for watching and peace.